Marty Balin has chosen to honor their memory by dedicating his new album, The Greatest Love, to Paul and Signe. It's actually one of two new albums Marty has out. Of course, you know him as a prolific songwriter, singer, performer, rock and roll Hall of Famer, and all-around good guy. Marty, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you very much.
The song we just heard, Volunteers, you performed that with the Airplane in 1969 at Woodstock, and for a while there, Jefferson Airplane were ruling the rock festival circuit, with Monterey being the first really big one. That had to have been like living in the eye of a hurricane there for a while.
Yeah, my God, we were innocent babies then, you know?
Right.
You know, you look back at that stuff, we were pretty I remember the sound systems growing from simple little dinky things on the side to these giant sound systems even, you know? I mean, it was like a sudden rush, from innocence to bam, big business.
Yeah, it changed overnight. I mentioned these two new CDs. One of them sees you revisiting Jefferson Airplane and Jefferson Starship songs. Was it difficult coming up with a new approach to these songs in the studio?
Oh, no. Most of this stuff was stuff I've been doing live, so we pretty much knew it pretty well. It took, real fast to record.
Right.
I cut out a lot of the long instrumental interludes. I just keep to the body of the song, and, sometimes I even change the key, It's back to, like, the basic of the first idea of the song when you're writing on a guitar.
The title track is called Good Memories, and you reference the Airplane and Paul Kantner and Bill Graham and the Fillmore, and this was based on an older recording, right? But with a new lyrical spin to it.
Yeah. It was a song that Yorma used to do all the time, Good Shepherd by Reverend Gary Davis, an old blues song that he always did. I just sang backgrounds on it, but when I did it, I can't do those old blues lyrics that make any sense to me. So, I rewrote it to fit myself and got to, tell a little story about the band. Touch upon the old days.
Well, let's hear that now. This is new from Marty Balin. This is called Good Memories. That's Marty Balin, our guest today on the Vintage Rock and Pop Shop with Good Memories, the title track from one of his two new CDs. The other one, The Greatest Love, just came out, and you can find out more about these releases over on Marty's Facebook page, and you can get them on martybalinmusic.com.
Now, I think you can go on Amazon and get it now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Now, I have to ask you about the music industry today. I mean, it's a far cry from how it was in the 60s. It seems now that it's based more on being good-looking than having actual talent.
Well, I don't know about that. There's some ugly people out there making good music. Come on. You got to let the ugly people be in there, too, Right. I know lots of ugly people making good music. That'll be a song right there. Ugly people make good music, too.
Well, that'll be for the next album.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
On that. Now, we have a listener, Bruce, who wanted to hear a Jefferson Airplane song, The House at Punil Corners, from the Crown of Creation album.
Ooh.
And there's a great clip of you guys performing that song live on a rooftop in New York City, and Jean-Luc Godard filmed it. Was this for a movie he was making? It's always been something of a mystery to me.
Yeah, I think they had a movie that we were in where we do that called 1 a.m., One American Movie by Jean-Luc Godard. And we were in the film. I think Rip Torn was a star. It was cool. We didn't get very far on the tune before the cops stopped us. But it was great. I remember looking over and thinking, wow, and the sound was bouncing off these giant skyscrapers. It was great.
Well, the Beatles must have gotten wind of that.
Yeah, they copied it, so they went and did a thing on that thing. But that was cool,
Yeah.
We were starting the rooftop concerts.
Exactly. The Jefferson Airplane, House at Punil Corners, right here on the Vintage Rock and Pop Shop. Our guest today is Marty Balin. He's got some shows coming up. He's playing the Cutting Room in New York City on March 12th and the Iridium on May 14th.
Right. I like to go up there and play those two places.
Marty, how many shows do you do a year?
As little as I can. I don't have a band to support. I just got a little trio, and we go out, when we feel like it. And, I'm not into playing these giant places. I like a nice little intimate theater or nightclub, and I just do a show, and I like to sometimes play 2 to 3 hours, a show, and to do the oldies and the new ones and whatever comes to mind, and take it easy. I'm really not in it for the making money. I'm just having fun.
Right.
As long as I play and people come and enjoy it, that's what I like.
And I would imagine you've got original fans that have followed you from the beginning that go to your shows, and now, of course, the children of those fans. And I don't want to make you feel old, Marty, but you've probably got the grandchildren coming too.
Then one day, the other day, this person came up to me and said, I always wanted to see you when I was a kid, but my parents wouldn't let me, and now my own kids are into you, and they brought me tonight,
Very cool.
I thought, well, that's cool,
It's been a real pleasure speaking with you, and I hope we get to do it again real soon.
It's nice talking to you.
I want to go out with another new song, this one from the new album, The Greatest Love, this bluesy tune on here, Rollin' Ball.
Rollin' Ball, yeah. I channel my old John Lee Hooker. I get together all the time with my guitar player, and we jam, and he started playing that riff, and I just started singing Rollin' Ball, and took it from there.
Thanks so much, Marty. Have a great rest of your day.
All right, you too.